Alright, welcome all card-slinging maniacs. We are back on Hearthstone budget decks. And today, we're taking a look at a budget control warrior that I cooked together for the new expansion. So yeah, the new expansion, which is Lost City of Ungoro. So, as you can see, we got some of the control warrior staples like Execute, Shield Block, etc., etc., Heavy Plate. But we also, so new to this expansion, we got Axe of the Forefathers, which is going to be an incredible board control tool. We also have Fortify, gain 3 armor and deal damage, so essentially a better shield slam, as long as you have mana for it. Then we got Latorvorian, yeah, am I saying that right? Latorvian, yeah, armor. Deal 2 damage to an enemy minion. If it dies, gain 5 armor, so that'll be nice. Your next Kindred effect triggers twice for Primal Fin Challenger. And then as our Kindred effects, let's go down here. Um, for Wind Peak Worm, it costs 3 less if you played a dragon last turn. And then this one isn't really that interesting to get doubled. You gain immune this turn, so it doesn't double properly. But still, so essentially, you're just trying to outlast the opponent with cards like Heavy Plate, Fortify, Axe of the Forefathers, etc., and just kind of clearing out their creatures as good as possible. We got Big Game Hunter, which is tradable, by the way. Royal Librarian, which is also tradable, but will silence important minions for your opponent. Shell NATO, you spend up to 5 armor and deal 1 damage to all minions for each armor. I figured that's kind of like just like a board clear. Like, that's going to be incredible if you get overrun. So, yeah, you just kind of want to last as long as possible. You can use Cloud Serpent to double up on elementals or dragons. In this case, dragons. Or elemental dragons, if we're looking at Whirling Stormdrake. And, yeah, you're just trying to get down probably a Whirling Stormdrake, kill something, maybe even multiple things with its Rush Wind Fury ability. And then if it was immune, then it's still just sitting there as an 8/8 Rush or Wind Fury. Mainly the Wind Fury because you already used Rush, but the 8/8 Wind Fury, and that can easily end the game later on in the game. So yeah, you're kind of relying on that to end the game. This is kind of removal and a creature and armor gain, which is insane for 1 card. So yeah, so that's kind of the point here, is you're lasting as long as you possibly can, removing your opponent's stuff, and then using your big dragons to kind of end the game. I could have added maybe another big late game dragon, but I didn't want to kind of just like be too top heavy. As you can see with our curve, we already have lots of 4s, lots of 3s. I didn't want to hedge this up to be like 5 over here on the 7+, and then not have anything to play early game. So, yeah, so I mean, we kind of have lots and lots of removal. In the early turns, you're going to be kind of trading away cards you're not going to use for a while, like Big Game Hunter, Royal Librarian, etc. You're trading away these cards you're not going to use right away. And then, you're lining up these bigger defensive plays like Latovorian Armorer, or Axe of the Forefathers to go ahead and clear off some aggro minions. And yeah, all of a sudden you got a pretty cohesive game plan. You just hold off the opponent and win with these big dragons. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And can this hit face? This can hit face. So 5 damage out of nowhere could really help if they've killed off your Stormdrake without you winning the game. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been a budget control warrior, which has been mostly unheard of, but with the release of Shell NATO, I really feel like, budget control warrior was the way to go for warrior this expansion. And yeah, let me know down below what you guys think, whether you're looking at this at Hearthstone or on YouTube. Let me know in the comments. Please leave a like on the deck on Hearthstone or on YouTube to show me that you really like these budget decks. And yeah, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you in the next video. All right, see you there.